Valentine is not listening to me. Valentine is not understanding me. He's just stubborn and seeing what he wants to see, not caring about nobody else but him.
Isn't it interesting when you hear someone talk about somebody else, but when you're listening to them talk about somebody else, it sounds like they're actually talking about themselves. Because in reality, when it comes to everything that Carlos just said describing Valentine, he was also basically talking about himself because he's exactly the same. Stubborn, the whole shebang. So to be honest with you, it is quite fascinating how they both acknowledge that they are both basically the same person anyway, but yet they still believe that their relationship could actually work. I mean, the reality is that this relationship should have ended like way back. But hey, we continue.
Is this the end?
What
about you?
Is it the end? Because she's not coming to no wedding. So if she's not coming to the wedding, that's just it. If you can't accept that and that's to move forward, then it must be the end.
Damn. When you get to that point when things become the ultimatum. When the ultimatum becomes a thing, that's when you know things are going to get a little bit sticky. I mean, listen. Is Valentine right for saying that if your friend comes, Michelle, then that means our relationship is over? The wedding isn't going to happen. Like, you need to make a choice between me and Michelle. You can't make the choice between me and Michelle because clearly you want to side with being friends with Michelle, well, then that means our relationship is pretty much over. Do I respect that approach from Valentine? I mean, here's the thing. I don't believe in ultimatum. I really don't. So I wouldn't give someone an ultimatum. If I felt like somebody was picking someone over me, I'm walking. I'm walking without even having to tell you, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to say to you, hey, you pick me or him, me or her or whatever. No. I'll be like, okay, you know what? I understand this person is important to you, so you know what? But I don't agree with it, so I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave you to it. Fine. Go on. But you know, do you know why people give people ultimatums? People give people ultimatums because it's a sign of control. People hope that if they give someone an ultimatum, that person's going to pick them. Quite pathetic. People give ultimatums because they think sometimes, well, if they pick that person, at least it's them that screwed up and it's not me. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. But for me personally, ultimatums, they're more for toxic people if you ask me. That's why for me personally, in this situation, I would have been like, it's fine, I'm just going to walk, you can do your thing. That's it. And if that person tries to question me and be like, oh, hold on a minute, so you're going to leave me because of da-da-da-da-da, I'm going to be like, well, yeah, because at the end of the day, I've voiced my opinion. You don't respect my opinion. Therefore, I'm going to leave. I'm not gonna ask you to pick me or that person because I've already told you how I feel and you've still decided to keep that person in your life. Therefore, I'm gonna leave. That's it. You pick your side. But anyway, we continue with the rest of this shambolic madness.
I still love him. I'm waiting and hoping and wishing on a prayer that he's gonna stop me.
See, what I tell you? When people give ultimatums, it's a sign of control. He thought giving him an ultimatum was gonna be a way of him of Carlos chasing him. But here's the thing though, you're dealing with two people that are stubborn. What Valentine has to ask himself is that in this situation, would he have stopped him? Would he have stopped Carlos in the process? Hell no. You both have that stubborn mentality where you both always want to be the right person. You never want to be the person wrong. You never want to be the person that apologizes. So all of this breaking up, the way it's gone down, makes no surprise.
All right, Carlos. All right, I wish you the best.
I wish you the best too.
That is a very interesting breakup, to be fair with you. God damn, I wish you the best. It's as if they were never in a relationship. It's as if they were just two good friends.
All I wanted was that my fiance meet one of my best friends and get along. But I think that was too much to ask.
I mean, if you ask me personally, it seems to me as if your heart is still set on Michelle. That is the bottom line, because in reality, if you really did love Valentine, you would have fell into his trap of chasing him and saying, no. But the matter of fact is, you want to be stubborn to the fact that you want Michelle in your life. And the question is, do you want Michelle in your life because she's a good friend? Or do you want Michelle in your life because you actually want Michelle in your life? That is the killer question. If you ask me, from a man's point of view, he wants Michelle in his life because he wants Michelle in his life. Because I can tell you this now, a man predominantly wouldn't pick someone over someone that he doesn't want. Does that make sense? So him picking Michelle over Valentine means that he wants Michelle. Just that simple. There's no other way around it. But hey, Carlos will portray the story of it's all Valentine's fault. He'll portray the angle of no accountability on his end, and at the end of the day, it is Valentine just over-exaggerating and overreacting. Which you could say may be the case, maybe. But if Valentine's got a gut instinct that Carlos is still in love with this woman or he wants this woman, but then his actions make a lot of sense and they're not rash. But like I said before, the biggest problem with these two is that neither one of them ever want to be the one that is wrong. They both always want to be on the side of, oh, I'm making the right choice. I'm never going to apologize. Quite sad, isn't it?
It's the biggest painful thing that has happened to me in relationships in my
That is a lie, otherwise you'd be chasing him down.
life. He's not caring about me.
See what I mean? This whole me mentality. That's what they both care about. They all care about. They only care about themselves as individuals. They still don't care about each other as a pair. Hell no.
He's not thinking on what I'm feeling. And I deserve better.
Carlos is such a diva, man. I mean, you deserve better in what aspect? Do you want someone to accept you being friends with someone that you was emotionally attached to? Someone that you was emotionally and sexually, well, the sexual part may never happened, but you wanted it to happen. Look at it this way. This question is for the ladies. Tell me, ladies, would you let your man be friends with a woman that he used to be, or probably still is, emotionally connected with in a romantic way? And a woman that he once upon a time wanted to be physical with, and probably still does, because let's be real, if you was once upon a time emotionally connected to someone, actually forget that. If you was once upon a time physically connected to someone, that's never going to disappear, point blank period. Unless that person, I don't know, becomes like gruesome, grotesque and all that kind of things, and yeah, that is a game changer, I'm not going to lie to you. But in general, it's not. The ladies, would you allow your man to bring to your wedding someone that he has that connection with? Hell no. And then also, Mandem, would you allow your partner in the same situation? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to your boy.
For me, survival is top priority. That's just how I am. Hello, I've been kicked out when I was 19 for being gay. And then homeless. I've learned how to...
The question for Valentine here is, how come he's not really showing much emotion? He seemed to have been okay with the walking away. He's explained that, listen, I just don't process things the same as other people. And to be honest, I can support what he's saying, because I am pretty much the same to a certain degree, you know what I mean? You know? But anyway, at the end of the day, Carlos and Valentine are now over. Well, I say that, but there's still a couple more episodes left of the season, I'm pretty sure. So we shall wait and see. Right now, obviously, he's on his way, but I guess we won't find out until the end. The thing that's quite annoying, though, about Love in Paradise, I don't think they had a tell-all. It didn't have a tell-all last season, so they won't have one this season. I'd really love to see a tell-all, though. I'd love to see that. But hey, man, at the end of the day, their relationship at this moment in time is now over, and hopefully it is actually over for the future, because these two should not be together. It is just that plain and simple. Carlos is still emotionally invested in somebody else, and that is evidently clear. And Carlos obviously doesn't love Valentine enough to break away from his stubbornness. And also at the same time, in this situation, I would love to give Valentine the same energy, but I'm going to give him the respect for energy, because he knows his worth. He's been through a lot in his life, so therefore he knows his worth very well, and he knows that there's no point of him being with someone that isn't going to it's not even a matter of being with someone that's going to pick him over somebody else, but he knows there's no point of being with someone that is more than happy to entertain being friends with people that they have an emotional connection with. Because let's not forget, though, Carlos is still close friends with one of his first ever boyfriends as well. Even that, still suspect. Makes me wonder about that guy. But hey, with that being said, you let me know exactly what you're thinking down below, and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course,